There are a lot of books out there, from modern classics to works of nonfiction, tales of adventure, and the highest prose, literature spanning across the centuries. In our short time as a species upon this planet, we have written and collected so many books that a single lifetime would not suffice to read even a fraction. And yet, one book stands out among these, insofar as its influence, the impact it's had. Without a doubt, there is no book in the history of the world, perhaps, that has had more influence than the Bible. Now, I think that's a fact. There are lots of assumptions about the Bible. People argue about it being scientific or not, about it being sexist or racist or promoting violence. Assumptions about how and when it was all put together. But the impact it's had is undeniable. Western culture, as we know, does not exist without this book. Now, of course, that doesn't make it the Word of God. That doesn't make it true. That doesn't even make it good. But at the very least, given its influence, given its impact on our entire cultural makeup, values that we hold to this day, its influence on the world of literature in most major works that have followed it, isn't it worth exploring just a little bit? But then again, if the Bible is really the Word of God, why can it be so unclear, so confusing, so seemingly contradictory? Why can some of the values it seems to propose, some of the things it seems to say, promote the very things that we don't want as a culture? How do we make sense of it all? And yet, here it is. And we have to be willing to take an honest dive and look and see. If it's not the Word of God, and it's one of the most valuable cultural artifacts we have, if it is the Word of God, then it has the power to change our lives. Either way, it's worth a second look.